Hey boys, how are you? This is Coach ECRL. Um, as I promised you guys, I decided to go ahead and do the video about the formation that we're going to use and we have been using. Okay, it seems we do have a formation and it's the 4-2-3-1. Okay, and the idea is when we have ball possession, is to automatically get open as much as we can. So we talk about all the time, create a space. Okay, so this is how the team should look. Okay, when we have ball possession. Okay, it really depends where the ball is how the team should be moving. Okay, as soon as we lose the ball, we always talk about we have to be compact, small. Okay, and these names are the reference, basically, in what the players are going to be actually playing this weekend. We're going to start the game, and as it's going to change. So, but don't worry about names and numbers because they're all wrong. Okay. So, first of all, that we talked, the conversation we had at the end is about offense and defense. Okay, we need players that understand that the both roles are very important. If the team is attacking in our left hand side, okay, and the left hand side, gonna make you fine over here. Okay, ball is on the left hand side. Okay, do not forget that the first defenders are the forwards. It's always like this. It's never gonna change. The forwards should be in first pressure. Okay, so there, the pressure support Edos will, which is the second forward, the playmaker will make that support, and the team should shift to become very small, nice and small. Okay, it really is gonna depend on who's actually dribbling the ball. Okay, the first pressure for forward should be to the center back. Okay, so Nico is the first one pressuring, and the rest should go together. So if we lose the ball in the higher line over here, which is close to the box over here, we have to pressure and recover after losing the ball. Okay, so it's very important that if we lose the ball in this line on top, the idea is to try to recover the ball there. Okay, let's say that. Sorry, I'm learning the application, boys. So let's say that they have a line of four in the back. Nico makes the first pressure there, and they play on the right hand side. Okay, automatically our job is to apply pressure. Nico already made that first effort. Nico, remember, you're gonna force the player to go to the right. Okay, so that's when he plays the right. That's when Matias or whoever's playing on the right hand side will apply pressure to the left back. So do not forget that you're gonna try to apply pressure covering the line. So you're gonna force the player to play to the central. Is that's when Eros should be making this pressure. Or if Eros is helping Nicolas on top, the one should be pressuring over here should be Victor. Okay, so we deny the pass, and then Jonathan should be pressure number 5. Okay, Joshua at this point should be closing out because it's really hard to make a long ball. This ball over here have to be a really good player to make this long ball behind you, Joshua or Tanuch. So that is the reason why the idea is to try to apply pressure in an organized way. What happened a lot is that Nicolas make the pressure and he goes by himself, and then the rest are just watching. We just watch. So we let the other team build. So if you got Eros and Nico makes the pressure, Eros cover, you can see the space that we have here. You can see that gap over there, like we'll talk about all the time, spaces, or Doom. That's the pass right there. Ball goes there. Balls go here. Balls go here. Okay? We leave those gaps, those space for penetration. So it's important to understand that when They get the ball. Matias applies pressure, force the player to go the out inside, which Ben should be already be helping over there. Ben should be there helping out. Same thing with Charles, Zach, Sanuj. We should be small. Okay, so pressure, pressure. So we force the team to play a long ball. That's the main idea. Try to force the team to play long balls. Okay, if you big, the play goes, apply pressure. Goes there, apply pressure. And if they have only one forward, we always talk about the same thing. Zach should apply pressure to the player, to the forward, because the ball is on the right hand side. As you see, the ball is over here. Okay, that is the reason why Charles should be free. Zach apply pressure to the forward, and Tanuj should be covering number 11 on the left hand side, or the left back should be covering this guy. So we force the team to play a long ball. So honestly, you have to be a really good player to play this type of long ball, which can happen. But you know what? He does that. We should have the goalkeeper ready to go. Okay, so we should have Owen over here to avoid that long ball. Okay, because everyone should be pressuring at the same time. Okay. Now, let's go back. This is about pressuring. Let's go back. Okay, our team has a big problem, which is our the square over here in the middle. This square is always disorganized, and I explain you why. What happens is when we are attacking. Let's say that we are attacking on the right hand side. Matias has the ball. Nicolas makes the run inside the box. Victor support. The big mistake that we do is that the second holding mid, which is Jonathan, Eros, will make the run at the same time. Okay? And all the time this happens. We leave this beautiful gap, and we always have the same conversation. This gap over here with good team is really bad. Really, really bad. Okay, because if we lose the ball, they play a long ball here, boom, that's it. So that's the reason why if the ball is on the right hand side, do not forget that we have a line of here of reference. That's your line of reference in the middle right here. Okay, so it is important to understand if Victor make that pressure, make that support, because we created a triangle, the support, Ben will go help out. Charles should move and pitch in. Zach will come here, and Tanuj will be, or the left back should be the one that should be getting the forward. So all the time we should have a player free. That's option one. Option two, Zach on top, Charles free. Okay. Automatically, Jonathan's job is to cover the central of the field. Okay, because Matias, if he's going to make the cross, of course we're going to have men inside. We're going to have 3 men inside. Even Victor can go inside. We can attack with 4, and we should be defending with 5. Jonathan is the player providing the balance in the middle right now. Because if we lose the ball, what if we lose the ball? They play a long ball here. Jonathan is the one making the first pressure. And then the team, because he's already losing the ball, and it's already out of the area of high pressure, and so we have to transition back. We talk all the time about the transition, and so the only way that's the reason why Jonathan first of all needs to be there to make the first pressure, and then the team
or delay, or we call it delay penetration, so we can let the team transition back. And do not forget about the transition. It should be nice and fast. We cannot be jogging and walking back. We have to go back as soon as we can, so we can deny that penetration. Okay, is that clear? Now, last thing that we have to talk about, corner kicks. It's very important to understand. In soccer, there is two type of corners, defending corners: zone or man to man. Okay, zones, you have to be very organized. Okay, because it's more zonal. So let's explain to you this. So let's say that this is zone. Okay, that's zone. Okay, why is zone? One is for covering first post, one is covering center, and the other one should be covering the second post because the ball is coming from the right hand side, right? So it's very important to understand that it's very to do man to man. Okay, if the team decides to play short, we have to get two players here because it's a two on one situation. We do have to have two players to cover the short pass. If they play a short pass, we all the time leave one player. So yes, they create a two against one. It's a lot of chances to score a goal. So we have to set a second player here. So we should have everyone dropping. We should leave Nico on top. We should leave maybe Eros behind because Eros fast. Okay, they will have a line of four. Normally they have a line of four in the back. So the idea is to cover man to man on top, one on one, based on highs. Try to find a man that is your same high. So if they play short, we add the two men in. If they decide to go in, we have man to man, and we have to be physical and win that ball. We win that ball. The first thing that we have to do is clear, and automatically is transition. We have to transition quickly. We cannot walk. Automatically, the line of defenders should make that effort because if they decide to play back, you see number 8 is already offside. But if we go walking, the thing that we do a lot, that we actually clear the ball and then we walk, yeah, of course, this guy's gonna come over here, they play the ball back, and yeah, he's gonna be close to the box. So as soon as we clear, everyone should shift and try to help to try to win the ball back. All right. So thank you guys. Do not forget that this is only the names over here that the players that's going to start this weekend. This is based on who's coming this weekend. Everyone will play. As you see, I got you over here, Mikey, Nico, Nadal, Xavier, Tyler, Jonathan, Connor. Everyone is here. So hopefully I can see you there, guys. So have a good night.